So I just showed you the key. Um, that's what the fruit looks like. And here I've been cutting down the tree little by little, not totally, just pruning it. And this is some of the pile of the shrubbery laid out for the truck to pick up. Why do I need to trim the tree? It has become way too tall. The tree has become way too tall. It has got to be trimmed. And I had a dream about this a little while back, so I'm heeding to the dream. I also have an avocado. Now this is the avocado, the piece that's sticking up on the right hand side right there. It was kind of looking like this, the other part, and I started to trim it. And very shortly after that, guess what came across the area? This huge breeze, huge storm system. And it's not even hurricane season, so I'm glad I heeded the warning. So the tools I'm going to be using for this job is my manual pole saw, trusty pole saw. I'm also going to be using my Earthwise tree saw. Here's a stick. I got this off of the Home Shopping Network. I really like using it because it's very fast, very powerful, lightweight, and it's very convenient. So the one thing you have to remember, you want to make sure that your oil reservoir has oil in it. Otherwise, the blade does not work as efficiently as it should because of high friction. So what I'm going to do is just unscrew it. Add some oil. Now you're supposed to use 2-stroke engine oil, but right now I have no idea where it is, so guess what? I'm just going to use what I can find, which is the SAE 5W30 motor oil. There we go. This is my ladder that I'm going to be using. It's 12 feet with a maximum reach of 16. It's really very sturdy, very strong. I like it. Now, in case you're wondering why I sound like I'm wearing a mask, that's because I am. This is COVID-19 season. I'm practicing social networking? No, I'm practicing social distancing. So the pole connects to the saw really easily. It's just click and connect. All right. There you go. There we go. Good. And you're going to do the same for the power supply. Block. One-handed. Click. Done. Real nice and convenient. And I'm going to now just connect the power. Alright, so now what I find sometimes is that when you're in the tree doing work, the plug may separate, and so you're all the way up top, no power. So you're going to come down, plug it up, go back up, repeat. It happens again. So what I usually do is just use a little bit of tape. You see some remnants of the silver tape here. Now I'm going to be using some black tape to just secure it as a temporary fix so that it'll stay securely connected until I'm done the job. Just like this. Alright, so now I'm ready. Safety release, power trigger. Yeah. So you notice that big overhang is no longer there, and I think this job is going really well. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take the stick off, and that's really easy. Just reverse what we did before, lift the flap up and give it a little jiggle. There you go. So here I'm going to be attaching the power supply, and you can see the extension cord there that we did earlier. So I'm just going to attach the power. And one other thing I want to highlight to you also, it says 4-in-1. So here's the other part. This is the other attachment that we can use for the pole saw. But now in this section, this is the part that you use for shaping up your bushes and shrubs. And the 4-in-1 is this part with or without the pole saw, as well as the saw itself with or without the pole attachment. So you do have 4 wonderful attachments. So I'm just going to, well, first of all, you notice I've laid all these pieces down. So I'm going to go in and just make sure that they're manageable for the truck to pick up. I'm going to just cut these. They usually don't like pieces longer than 6 feet, and a lot of these are at least 12 feet. So I'm going to just cut them in half so that we can take them out, and the truck will have no excuse not to take them out. And that'll be a waste if they don't. I wanted to show you this too. This is here we have two akis, not yet opened. Of course, you don't eat them while they're like this, and it's a good timing for me to cut it now before the entire crop comes in. So at least now I'll have some manageability to the whole thing. This pile grows. Round against the sky, the daytime sky, but you're coming down, baby. Of course, today has been day 2, and we are almost done. Almost there. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome back. So this is a follow-up video to the Aki tree situation. Now, as you've seen, this tree is at a manageable height. All that bush that was in the sky, that's now done and gone, and I'm happy with the results. Yep, this is good. And also to show you the avocado, yep, down to a stump on one side. I'm happy with this result as well. The saw performed really well, then it died, so I had to get a backup saw, but it performed really well for the time when I was using it. So now I have the results that I want, and I'm happy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Also like this video. Alright, have a nice one. Remember, Jesus loves you. So for this project, you're going to need one of these, a pole tree saw. Or is it a tree pole saw? A pole tree saw, that sounds good. So it's manual, and you're going to be using some elbow grease in this. You're also going to need one of these, a palm tree in need of cutting. You're also going to need one of these, not that, this. It's a nifty twig cutter, can handle the branch of the palm once it's down, and we're going to be showing you how to use it. Real easy. It's like a scissors mechanism, and the cutting end is right here. You're going to need also a ladder. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm using this old rickety ladder, I mean, I could have used this one, which is really nice and long, but I really don't want to have to take it out of the garage. Plus, I could have used Big Bertha, as you have seen me use in other tree cutting videos. This is all of 16 feet, but I really don't want to have to lug this long ladder all the way out also. So I'm just going to use this one, which is perfect enough to get the job done, and I don't have to worry about it. It's not really rickety, it's just older, you know, showing signs of wear, but not really shaking or nothing. It's good. I can use it. No, seriously, it's okay. It's really good. It's safe. I would never suggest that you use an unsafe ladder, trust me. But anyway, we're going to use a big trash bin like this to... Wait a minute, what are you doing there? Why are you upstaging my video? I tell you, these lizards are just everywhere. These lizards, they're just... I can't even speak. These lizards are just everywhere. Alright, so we need a big trash bin, and let's get started. One more thing, guys, please do not forget your eye protection. You never know where that piece of twig or that leaf is gonna blow from into your eyes, and especially cutting palm trees, that generates a lot of debris and dust, so please protect your eyes, okay? Now if you have dried lower branches or partial older branches, remove those first. So you go as close as possible to the base of the branch, and you continue your sawing motion until it starts to lean over. There you go. And you continue until it falls, being careful to watch where it falls so it doesn't fall on you. I wanted to show you something as well. You see those striped pods that go up into the air from the base of the palm right there? Those are where the fruit is contained, and once they pop open you have the flowers, which can be a little bit annoying for the base of the palm, especially if you have decorative stones or colored rubber at the base of it. But once the fruit comes out, then you'll see it. Now, once the pod is empty, it's kind of dangerous because it can fall and pose an injury to anyone who is walking underneath the palm. So I want to show you what one of the empty ones look like, in case you're not familiar with it. So you notice that one on the left side, there's 3 of them, but the one on the left side right there, that empty one, that's what it looks like. But then it can hang down and fall off like this one that's hanging down, which I'm going to show you right now. So this one right here is hanging down at any given time. At any given time it can fall, and when it falls it looks like this. So here's this one that I've posed for you, because one actually fell yesterday and it looked just like this. It actually sticks itself into the ground because it falls so forcibly, and here's the tip of it. So this is what penetrates the ground, and it can actually fall on someone and hurt them. So that's why, one of the reasons why we have to trim them away using the tree saw, just like we're doing right now, because this is not cool. So remember I said I staged one to mimic what happened yesterday? Well, this one doesn't need any staging because it's just happened a while ago. As I'm cutting it, it came straight down. And this is just to highlight that it really does go deep into the soil, and yeah, you want to cut them if you have them hanging on your palm trees, because they can fall and injure someone very badly. So just wanted to let you know that. So I have been working, and now I'm going to be using my clip. Wait a minute, you're still here? Anyway, so we're going to use the clipper now, and Let me show you how to get those done. But let me show you what is happening down on the ground. Of course, these are not on the ground. They were once up here, but now up here looks so much lighter, easier, so much better for those winds to traverse. So I'd say that these trees are definitely ready for hurricane season. So much lighter, so much neater. I'm impressed. Job well done, CC. So now we're gonna cut these into bite-sized chunks, bite-sized pieces, and we're gonna put them in the bin. And whatever does not hold in the bin, we're gonna put them right outside for the truck to pick up. And you remember from that other video that the truck likes to pick up small, manageable pieces. Yeah, put some muscle into it. There we go. Alright, so we're now going to put these in the bin. You know what? You should be helping me out outside here. So now at we're approaching the end of the project. We've already picked up branches. We've put some in the bins. And these that are not able to fit into the bins are going to go right here on the driveway. So the truck, when it comes, can pick them up very easily with the robotic arm. So it's just a matter of continuing to pick up the pieces, raking up, sweeping up, cleaning up until the lawn looks the way it's supposed to. So thank you very much. This is what we do. Here we have it. So we've prepared our trees for hurricane season. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Remember, Jesus loves you. This is CC.Plates. Have a great day. So now I'm going to be doing some lawn care using, again, the Earthwise machine. So let's do this. The grass is so high you can hear the machine struggling a little bit, but it's okay. We got it. And you know the surprising thing about the grass is that it grew up so fast, which I'm not really complaining about because it was stressing quite a bit because of the heat, the summer heat. But I gave it some fertilizer. Um, I got it from the Home Depot, and let me just show you the one that I use. So this is the Turf Builder Triple Action, which kills weeds, prevents ants, and also feeds the grass, which is pretty good because I really see the benefit. And then we had the rains coming in, which is so much better, which added the extra nitrogen from the sky. So the grass took it up and gobbled it up and grew really fast and thick, which is good. That's the effect that I really wanted because now it's a whole lot more drought resistant, and that's good. So since the video that I showed you when we trimmed up the trees for hurricane season, there it is. So since the last time when we did that, the grass was it was pretty low, but then it sprang up really nice and quick. So and it has rained for quite a few days, so it's now time to cut it. Now we have good sunshine. And let me just remind you here, guys, please pause, like, and subscribe so you can see more exciting and practical videos that we post on our channel. Definitely like and subscribe and share. All right. And the Earthwise is very comfortable, easy to use. You can see that I'm using it with one hand, and it's very efficient, lightweight, very convenient. Alright, so I'm basically where I need to be. I'm going to use now the weed whacker. And this is the Home Light brand. I'm not very impressed with it, really. I mean, it does the job, but it's too short, and the spool finishes way too quickly. Even if you use the bulk one and do it yourself, it still finishes really quickly. I got it from the store because it was the cheaper brand. It was like $30. So I mean, it does trim, but yeah, those are my faults with it. And I'm also going to be using some weed spray for those guys right there. Yeah, they gotta go. And inside this decorative bed around the tree, I'm going to be also using the weed trimmer to get out some of these and then spray them with some of that weedicide. I'm going to be doing some of that too. So this is the weedicide. It's the Spectracide weed and grass killer. Just like it says, it kills weeds and it also kills the grass. So be very careful how you use it. But I find that it's very, very good because it goes across the board. It doesn't care. However, once again, be very careful as you use it on your grass that you do want because it'll leave brown spots in it. And right here where some of the underlayment has been exposed, I'm going to just tuck it under. This prevents weeds from coming through most of the times anyway. But it's still good to have it there because it would have been worse. And then we're just going to push some of these chips, these rubber chips. They're actually used tire, recycled, and sold at the home hardware store. So it's a very good alternative to using rocks or wood chips. I find that they're very they hold the color for a very long time, very similar to the rocks, the red lava rocks, and I prefer them both way over wood chips, which fade after a very short while. Alright, so they're all tucked under. I'm going to be spraying some of these weeds also with the Spectracide. And by tomorrow, there'll be brown spots, but these are okay because it's not in the grass. So again, the Spectracide is a very broad spectrum weedicide because everything green. Oops, missed a spot right there, not to worry. And when you're using any kind of chemical in the yard, please remember your hand protection. You should be wearing gloves, and you also should be wearing your face shield and your eye protection. So now I'm going to be working on the edge of the lawn by the road. Now I don't have an edger. Actually I do, but I don't really have to use it because the weed whacker is going to do a pretty good job in terms of giving me a nice hedge. And all I do is work in an up and down motion until I get a straight line like what I have here. So here we have the weeds a little bit on the outside, and then have the grass behind it. So I'm going to just use the hedger, use the weed whacker and get a nice edge in place. Make sure the utility box is easily accessible, otherwise you're going to get an estimated bill, probably for way more than you used. I'm satisfied with the results, looking good. Now, if you have a leaf blower, you can use it to uh, remove the debris from the street or from your area, your walkway, for example. Or if you don't have one, you can use a broom and a shovel or a dustbin to, pick up and place the debris from the cuttings from your walkway into your trash bin. Right now, the electrician just left. He came to give us an estimate, so I'm a little bit behind time. In fact, I'm quite behind time. The sun has set and I don't want to be out here all night, so I'm going to use the leaf blower, and I'm basically going to wrap up right after that. So I'm going to be just showing you the leaf blower. The standard leaf blower will do. Here I have a little bit of tape around it because it kind of slipped off every so often because one of the little attachments broke. So some good old tape will do, and it works perfectly fine, so I didn't want to trash it. So I'm going to just go ahead and use that. And the secret to using a leaf blower is to blow and then lift. So in other words, down and then up. And that gives you very good control. Alright, so I'm going to wrap up now. Please remember to like and subscribe our video. Thank you for watching. This has been CC Plates. Have a nice evening. God bless you, and remember, Jesus loves you.